Hello YouTube and welcome back to Techtonica on Gaming. There's highlights actually, and welcome to another patch notes. The second patch notes on thing. I will not be playing this until later on. Well, until next week. This will be out way before next week. This will be out the next day, so it'll be out tomorrow hopefully if I can get in. But without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the highlights and bugs. And hey, there's everything out that I put on there. It is gonna be fun. I might not. I don't have a lot on there. It just depends. Without further ado, at the end into the patch notes. Techtonica version 0.1.2 has officially arrived. No, not for me. It'll be arriving a little later because obviously I'm playing. Well, it's already arrived. Obviously, I just need to update it. But I'll be playing it until next week because City Skyline 2 is priority at the moment. This is the second of two quality of life updates that we've added to the development roadmap immediately after our launch in early access. How did we get there? Get here. The two quality of life updates came because of your feedback. So thank you. Our community has constantly delivered great feedback and bug reports, and we logged and reviewed all of it. I don't know. I don't think they fixed that area where I get glitching out of bounds for some reason. Don't think they fixed that. Not yet. They need to fix that though. Below you'll find the complete patch notes of the new version as well as a section highlighting the changes and the patch review video we have put together this week. Let's dig in. We squashed some big bugs, including those related to the monorail and the high voltage cable there. Which, by the way, I will be using the high voltage cable and be moving all mine up below the power floors, below my base, and I'll be connecting up one to the monorail, or it might be just connect to the base. I don't know. Yes, gosh, we hated that bug a lot. Players will get to late game stages of version 0.1, go to the monorails, connect them up, receive, and nothing. The power system is busted. Now this one, let me tell you steps of the thing. This was not totally busted. It was busted on one side of the monorail, because I have to actually test this. I built a monorail system and I've had this issue, but I only got one side of my monorail working, but the other side would not work because it wasn't finding the power. So, just to clarify that is what happened. So you only get, some people might not have been able to get it to work out, but for me, I only got one side to work. So yeah. We weren't sure we'd be able to correct the power issues, but they have been solved. Version 0.1.2, go on, connect your monorail hose via HVC and enjoy not having to run miles of conveyor belts or path. Excuse me, I will run loads of conveyor belts because I actually love conveyor belts more than one rail system. It's just the joy of having that conveyor belt. I'm not sure. I'm just one of those people. But I will have monorails too. I like that one. 0. Infamous 0.0.0 bug, or comma, as you want to call it, was slain. 0.0.0 may be the most talked about bug across Discord and subreddit. Right below the slope river that leads to the hydroelectric facility is the exact center of the map for version 2.1. We used that space to load in some assets, and they were incorrectly displayed both on the minimap and the buried holograms. So many players reported this on our Discord, only to be given a laugh badly. I did not report it because I didn't know this was a bug, but I did find it. Consider the 0.0.0 bug dead and more buried than ever before. Rest in peace, 0.0.0. Hallelujah. Oh. Oh, thank you for that. Now people are going to go and dig and mow and try and find that 0.0.0. That is going to be... And they also... We've added a lot more ore. Oh my god, the amount of ore they added. Oh my god. Have a look at the stats. The ore veins in Techtonica are massive. But they are also finite. We want players moving their factories and expanding their outposts. And our hope is to give them a world worth exploring and moving across as we march towards 1.0. Obviously, I like to stay in one space because I hate keep building machines over machines and you keep moving production like not right. And plus, not only that, I like to enjoy the atmosphere. There might be a zone and a complete area that I love and you create and it's like, oh my god, I want to be here forever. And that's where you stay. So I do like that. Like, I just created my new base. One part of my new base, I absolutely love one part of it because it's so much light. It's got light from the plants and it's lovely. Anyway, that said, we wanted to add some more ore voxels to the existing ore veins with 0.1.2 as we prepare for the future that starts with base building in version 0.2. So we added a lot more ore. Yes, they have. Look at the increased ore. So I don't know why there was more copper than iron in 1.1, 0.1.1. So 21,000, about nearly 22,000 copper, and that's nearly up to 220,000 copper. From nearly 20,000 iron to 271,000 iron. Look at this increase. Limestone. I don't know why they took the limestone up. To me, I would have decreased the limestone quite largely because you don't need it, because you're always constantly digging out limestone. But maybe you might need it in the future. But they didn't do a massive increase on this. This is only from 10,000 to 70,000. So that isn't a massive increase. A lantern. Okay, let's talk a lantern. Now, a lantern has had a huge increase as well, but still, from nearly 6,000 lantern to nearly 90,000 lantern, me rounding it up. But to me, I would have had that up to nearly 200,000 a lantern. Because obviously the reason why I think it should go up to 200,000 is because you got circuits, you got the future of technology being upgraded, so you probably need more lantern in the future of technology. And plus, obviously, you're mining it out, you gotta create ingots. So ingots gotta create thing as well. So yeah, I would say increase that as well. But anyway, so what happens to players who already dug out into the space? We use it for new ore boxes. Well, they already said this. We simply won't create the new ore in the dig up spaces when saves are loaded at the start of 0.1.2. Don't worry, your factories are safe. So, to me here, what I would have done is I would have added it. So, yeah. So, the ones that you already dug up, they won't have it. So, I might have about 100,000 or 50,000 or something like that. Because, obviously, whatever I dug up, because it says, new ore in dug up spaces when saves are loaded. So that means I'll still have a lot of ore. So any that aren't dug up yet, they're safe. Zoom! Mark III belts are here! Yes. Faster belts. Yes. Mark III belts have arrived. And they are a heck of a lot faster than the Mark 1 and 2 counterpart. Mark III belts move items at 720 per minute, while the number 2 is 480 and 1 is 240. Oh my god, it's almost like nearly triple the speed. The speed while in motion, so check it out. So that was the top one is number 1, the second one is number 2, and the third one is number 3. And you know what? I knew they were going to do it in red. I knew the Mark III are going to be in red. Oh my god, I said it in one of my videos or slash streams that Mark III has got to be in red. Because of its speed. The obvious question here, we're giving you your new belts, but what about other logistic tools to enhance your factories? Those are coming soon, and we will be updating the roadmap in the coming months so that you know roughly when. Stay tuned, we have grand plans. The save slots, oh my god. Save slots for more organised groundbreaking events and look inputs in Toggle. Now this is what you call a good save. And yes, everyone knows, everyone wants save slots naming. Obviously, they are going to work on that, but they're having a bit of trouble with consoles. So that's why they can't do the naming yet. I think it's the Xbox or something that they're trouble with the keyboard and keypad and that, but they are going to get that working. They're trying to work that out. It is on the list of them to do. So let's see. We just covered the new save slot system detail in the recent update. But here's the rundown. Every time you hit new save, we create a folder for that world of yours. We're using those folders and also a manual saved within them to roll out a save slot system. Which is always good if you want to go back in time. Like the one time and one thing you should never do, you should never forget to do a manual save. Not rely on auto save. That's a good tip there. When we have plans to let you name saves, here we are. But those aren't here yet. We're working to overhaul the UI and UX for Techtonica, and that's when will be able to build a save naming system that fully supports controllers. Believe me, I want this too. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. While we're on the subject of menus, we also added 2 new titles that were requested by a lot of groundbreakers. Like, first, you can turn off belt riding. We call that the no fun title. We get it though, accidentally riding belts while trying to build can be a pain. And trying to select your machinery and select on what you want to get to produce is a pain in the butt as well. Yeah, I've had some moments like that where I've got frustrated, but I've got used to it now, so yeah. Sometimes if I'm tired I just get annoyed, but it's how I am. The other, we now have a tiled or look inputs moving, or as it other known as mouth acceleration. First person games like have an acceleration in place to make turning feel smoother and more natural. It's hardly noticeable to most players, but it can cause motion sickness for others. You can now turn this off and get an instant feel of all your mouse controls. Mass gathering of plants with a single button hold. Now, it might be a bit annoying me holding your mouse down, but you can also hold down E, I think, as well. Early on in Techtonica, as you likely know, gathering plants is necessary step in getting your factories up and running until you automate farming. In fact, you'll need lots of plant matter, which I think they should increase the plant matter or have a regrowability of the plant matter, so at least then you can start your early stages. Now, one of the two things, they could add more, or they could do, or they could have it regrow over time. So if there's a spot that has been emptied for a while, and it used to have plant matter, and you harvest it all, eventually the nature takes back over and everything grows again. maybe they could add that in the game. That'd be so cool. Anyway, let's get on. Before version 0.1.2, Gavin Plant was mashing the Gavin button a ton, and you walk in this Clayton K caverns. Now we've bound the Gavin process to a simple button hold. Look at the plant. Hold the gather button and keep gathering plants as you look at them. As long as it doesn't. Now, there's another problem with this and this is as long as it doesn't cause performance issues by just keep grabbing plants, because something like that can cause performance issues. I've had that with House Builder where you were because where I because with House Builder one time I was building a house. I was trying to put a roof on and I was going that fast that I actually crashed my graphics card out. It shut the game down and I thought I was so fuming. So I never did it again. I always do it a little bit of time, and I think I've reported it to them as well, and they optimize it now, so it only does so much at a time before it stops, which is better. So, yeah. We think this change strikes a nice balance between making it easier to gather plants while not making it so easy that you get to farming later than you should. Yes, that's one thing they actually did. They increased where you had a farm. Yeah. We've also implemented a machine stream yields improved performance. What the heck is going on? We also implemented a machine stream system that will optimize games objects to help big factories. We covered this in the large post a few weeks back, but here's the part you're likely to care about the most. However, I'm not going to be reading this. This is going to be a lot. You can read that if you want. The colours of the fog. Yes, you know what? I did actually comment on this. I think I did actually comment on this on one of my streams or videos, and I said that there's green mushrooms, where's the green fog? I do like this clear path. I do like it, but it's like, see, I so finally, the colours of the fog are mine. Finally, you notice a more vivid and colourful world with a version 0.1.2. We've added a coloured fog system that brings so much needed relevance to the distant space in Kallax. I can't say that word, sorry. We've also made some changes to our colour filtering techniques that have done a lot to enhance the feel of the caves themselves. Check the differences in screenshots below. Now, remember, I will not be checking out any of this until next week, unless I decide to do it on Sunday, depending on how I feel on Sunday. I've got other streams planned, so yeah, we'll see about that. And speaking of which, I think I might have to add them in. Odd fog and colour filtering. Here's the odd fog with the colour filter because those green mushrooms and purple fog didn't make sense. But it did look real nice. Now look at it. Oh. It looks a little more denser than before. Yeah. What I would do is maybe push that back a touch because I do like the feel of the clear thing there at the same time as that, but it does look good. I've got to say, it does look good. New fog and colour filtering. Boom. That looks a lot better. Old, new. Now, when you look at this one, if you look at this one, it doesn't look that much different. I'm sorry, but this one doesn't look that much different. I can't even see a difference between these two. They look the same. Well, suppose the pink plant is a bit brighter. Oh yeah, the strands. These strands are definitely a lot brighter. But the fog is not. I can't see the pink fog. It's like the pink fog does not exist. So I hope they do. And obviously, before we hit the patch notes below, a reminder that we hang out in our Discord. Join the. Yeah, we do. I do join them as well. I do have a chat. Yeah. Let's see. All changes, no groundbreaker in the Claxon flora is not causing hallucinations. We've added a new fog and that coloured based on the surrounding environment. The green mushroom grotto near the elevator, for example. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I can see a bit of the pink fog there, but I can't see much of it. So maybe I would maybe add a bit more pink, a few more pink plants to make that area look pink fog. Maybe I like the green grotto, mushroom grotto. Near the flight elevator, for example, now boosts a lumen green fog. We've also updated our colour filters to expect more vibrant than before. More ore, sure, we've added thousands of new ore voxels to our veins scattered around Clarks. If you already dug out space occupied the new ore in your save, don't worry, we won't cover your factory space in ore. We won't place the ore in dugout bottles if detect them. To me, I wouldn't mind them digging out the ore there because all you need to do is just put it there and then the machine's gonna just go backwards. um, the if you're hunting for a lantern ore, you may discover some completely new spaces. Oh yes, thank you. The goldies surrounding the ore have been added. Gorges been added and styled to feel especially alien and green. We love them. So now, God, now that is better. That is better. The road water wheels near the hydroelectric station, they were running the wrong way, and you couldn't rotate them. We fixed. Well, they've been fixed. What? What? Are you kidding me? Does that mean I've got to turn all my water wheels round? Well, that ain't gonna take long to do. Oh my god. No. Seriously? I didn't notice. I thought it was natural. Mark III belts added to mechanics and featured section for more detail. Mark II mining bill recipe updated to require either 286 iron ingots, 360 copper ingots, 80 wait. Oh, hold on here. 80 Kindlevine extract for more material. Construction of 4 mining drills, 4 accumulators, and 30 copper frames for fasting green base. Construction previously they required Oh! Yes! Oh my god, you kidding? No! Okay, right, looks like I have to change the inputs and outputs of the Mark II mining drills now. The construction of it, that's going to be a pain in the butt and the backside. But I'm pretty sure I have to do it, so I'll probably have to. So that means I have to stop all construction in that zone, which I will be. So I might as well change it. I might as well change that little bit when I you know, do the Mark III conveyor belts. Mechanic and features. There's loads of things. Rest those tired fingers, groundbreaker. We've added a plant gathering feature that allows breakers to hold a single button when walking through the fields of gravel plants to suck them up, instead of today's exhausting method of spanning the gather button. Every ever tried to build levels of machines only to have those pesky clearance requirements stand in your way? We've reduced the vertical clearance around machines to a single voxel, so you'll be able to more tightly stack floors and floors of whatever you want. I'm still going to use the same. Zoom Mark III conveyor belts are now available for more logistical mayhem. These babies more move goods at 720 items per minute. Of course, we've added more logistic hints in the future to further balance the new speed. But these belts are great, and I can't wait to get those new Mark III air belts in to my new production area, but that's going to be the new area where I'm going to be doing it. That's why I've made my new production area with the new Mark III conveyor belts. Groundbreakers are now outfitted with a brighter headlamp that creates a warmer glow closer to the breaker, which is absolutely beautiful because I don't know whether I mentioned about that in one of the episodes. I might have done and forgot about it, but that is so good. The the accumulator quest was broken, but now it's fixed. What? Groundbreakers wouldn't find that the total amount of power required had been updated maximum capacity of player built is required. This should be significantly more confusing than like the sentence a second ago. Wait. Is that the, for Victor? Because I know you have to add a lot of accumulators to satisfy Victor. I hope they actually reduce that down because that is incredible. Because the amount of accumulators that I've got now, it's filling up my whole thing, and I'm nearly up to the top of Victor now. I'm nearly finished. But if they have reduced that, I can upgrade Victor. That's good. Quest requirements now. Quest requirements during the research core tutorial were inaccurate. They've been updated so that the number of cores displayed in the text is the true value. That's probably when they updated the core thingy. Yeah. Machine. Settings, UI, and performance changes. Machine stream Techtonica developed and implemented. We detailed this much longer blog post a few weeks back, but the gist of it is that mattress factors should be less on performance, especially when they are spread out. Save slot system added to organized save structure. Save slots and will based and are created whenever you a new game on the main menu. The autosave system has been improved to include older saves. Smart snapping now a has a top. Oh, that's good because if I did it, oh yeah, that is so much better. Because you know what, I'm not sure. I don't know whether you can see from the highlight. Actually, I think actually it is in my highlight. It is in my highlight because I've actually had a bug where I forgot to save one day because I was that tired. I've just forgot to save the game. I relied on the autosave. The autosave didn't finish saving the game, or there was like a little symbol that I didn't finish. Wait for it to disappear, which I didn't even take in notes of. It auto-saved partly, and then it just corrupted the game. And then that resulted in me losing a full day's work, about 6 or 5 hours of it, and I had to spend about 5 hours, 45 hours, to redo what I've just done. That was a bit annoying. Yeah. So I'm glad I did that. Smart snapping now has a toggle in the settings menu to turn off snap logic in build mode, and it extremely useful when base building arrives. Oh, so you can build a base wherever you want. But I'll keep the snapping on. You can try it now though. The tech tree tech now actually lists the accumulated charge required to unlocks, so no more guessing. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the tech tree. Oh, no, not the terminals. It's the tech tree, not the terminal upgrade. It's tech tree. I get it now. Yeah, yeah. It was a guessing game. I'm glad that they done that because now I can finally figure out what charge I can do. Okay, right, got it. Groundbreakers will also find an indicator on their tech tree that reveals when they don't have enough power to complete upgrades. Previously, the tech tree simply displayed as locked when groundbreakers were short on power. Wait, no, because it put it as locked. Oh no. Oh, blocked. Blocked if you haven't found that piece yet. Blocked is something different. Okay, yeah. Planter UI now displays the 200 watt required to be fully operational instead of 50 watt required per plant. I actually noticed that as well because I thought, oh, that's convenient. A big wattage there. But but I think I did spot that. I think, like, how can that be 50 watts if it's like got all these plants in? I thought it was a bit low. Yeah. Belt riding can now be disabled. We call it no fun tunnel, but you do. You. Look inputs moving. On mouse acceleration can now be disabled. Ground breakers looking to cap their frame rate or find a frame rate limiter has been added. Hey! Full screen borderless window check. Yes! Nice! Please note that this list is not exhaustive and it does not include all minor bug fixes. Oh, it's nearly on the clock. So much to read. Should have done this tomorrow. But anyway, tomorrow I'll calm a bit now. The map icon and the old machine hologram known as 0,0,0 bug has eliminated rejoiced. We fixed the pesky monorail bug that prevented them from working when hooked up to HVCs. Here's a blog post about Q&A, and here's another about the bug. Lots to read if you're interested. Fixed a bug that would sometimes occur while building or raising HVC splitters. That was a weird one, but some players reported this created cuts in states for the HECs in general. I haven't noticed that. The only bug that I noticed of, every time when you raise a copper cable, high voltage cable, it demolishes everything that is around it or that is in its line, which is so annoying. I hope they get that fixed soon because I will not be able to stand that for much longer. Fix a bug that caused text overlap in the monorail depot UI. Players with low quality text settings longer see than low quality save con that was blurry. Saving is in full HD, maybe not full HD, but you get the point. Voltage step of sparks are now visible in more than just build mode. Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah, good. Yeah. We've updated FMod, our audio system, and that may have fixed the reported lack of audio encountered by users. Please let us know if this persists. Oh my god, I've been noticing that as well. That I didn't know that was a bug. Because there were times where you're in the game and then all of a sudden the music would stop playing and there was a moment of silence and then it'll ramp back up again, and it was so annoying. But even though it wasn't that annoying because I was just able to listen to the ambience of the sound of the machine running and all the water, and that was quite relaxing as well. So I wasn't really too annoyed about that. I thought that was natural, kind of. Okay, we fixed several locations related to the agility settings. We fixed a slew of more generalized location issues as well. Trusted the unordered slider now affects facilities instead of ignoring them. Fix a bug that displayed incorrect information in the mining drill inspector UI. Fix a bug that caused the audio to distort while using the more flattening mode. I don't know where I heard that. Fix the bug that showed placeholder keys in the UI when the Groundbreakers bombed special cast their keyboard. I didn't really see that. Fix several bugs related to inclined belt behavior, preventing potentially improving bumpy belts for breakers everyone. Reduce the light flash on explosive charges. Fix the bug that caused the sound effect near secondary mute. No, I didn't know that. Known issues. These are smaller or more edge case issues that we will know still exist as we launch in version 0.1.2 into your hands. With more arrays, open machines turn into hologram versions of themselves. Yes, mass arrays. Less visible, just as effective. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. When an Xbox controller is plugged in, some players report Xbox buttons appear in the keyboard and mouse of the control remapping. Techtonica may launch into Windows mode after this update. Okay, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably launch the game first and get out of Windows mode, then I'll start streaming. So then I get that set ready. Change the display mode to whichever one you prefer after that first open, and that'll then will stick. Yes, I'm glad. Thank you. Groundbreakers may find the insert overlay icons hover over inserted oddly. This will be fixed for version 0.2. So there you go. That's the patch notes. I hope you enjoyed that one. Make sure you like, comment, hit that notification bell so every time I upload a brand new highlight. And I'll see you on my next patch notes in the next Techtonica patch notes or in the next highlight, which you probably won't see me, but you'll see me in the next patch notes of Techtonica. Bye! You'll probably see me in general highlights, but I don't do intros or outros. Bye!